Here we are again, coming to you from Bruce Campbell's backyard at an undisclosed location. Today on The Rant, we're going to talk a little bit about the 10 Commandments that we have and a little bit about religion here. So, if you brace yourselves, I hope I don't offend too many people in this, but I'm not here to offend people. I'm here to enlighten people. I'm not here to argue with people. I'm here to tell you what it really says, what the truth is here, and show a few people that they need to do a little bit more with with reading the book instead of just listening to what other people tell them. They need to read it for themselves, and that's what it was supposed to be for. I want to give some thanks. I don't give him enough thanks to my cameraman, Dirt Lord 420. I just want to thank him and give him a little credit on this because, without him, none of this would be possible. So I want to throw him that credit. And let's get right into this because we all know what the 10 Commandments are. We can go down the list. Have no other gods before you. No graven images. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day. Honor your father and mother. Thou shalt not kill. Don't commit adultery. Don't steal. Don't bear false witness or lie. And don't covet other people's things or possessions. Well, first of all, we got to deal with these 10 because nobody today is following these. I mean, we have all these fights about keeping them in courtrooms, but first of all, we haven't been honoring the Sabbath day. Not a Christian in this country has been honoring the Sabbath day, except for Seventh-day Adventists and a few Baptists that have started Saturday churches. The official Sabbath, if you want to get technical, is from dusk Friday night till dusk Saturday night. Now, there's a whole list of things you're not supposed to do, and what do Christians do? They do them. I don't think God said this as a joke. He put these 10 Commandments down and said, this is what you need to do. This is on the same list as to kill somebody, to murder them in cold blood. And that's actually what it means, is to murder someone in cold blood. It was not in reference to killing somebody in war, defending yourself. This was killing someone in cold blood, all right? Which can be just killing somebody for money. If you shoot somebody for their money, that's killing them in cold blood. You have broken one of the 10 Commandments. Most people do not commit those. But dealing with the Sabbath day, all of us who grew up in churches, you are failing your people. You allowed one church, the Catholic Church, to determine what day the Sabbath was based upon a false religion, to pacify the sun worshipers who had their temple on Sunday. Now, if you look in Roman history, you will see how Constantine changed this and set new statutes for Christianity. Christianity is supposed to follow Judaism, and that's what these are going to be about, that we are not following the whole truth. Jesus had said in the Bible, I mean, anyone can look this up. He didn't say he came to change the laws of God. He came to fulfill his prophecies. And any preacher or anybody who's any familiar has heard that in a sermon, but no one has taken it to heart. You have to take it to heart. This is part of it, and that's one of the biggest things. A lot of people cuss. They don't realize cussing actually has nothing to do with cursing the Lord's name. There is only 2 words that we use that are curse words in the Bible. Damn, which is you damn someone. That is the ultimate that you can do, is damn somebody. And when you use the Lord's name with it and say God or the Lord damn you, then you're really cursing them. Just saying it is not a bad thing. It's when you direct it to somebody. That's what he's talking about. We have made up all these other words. I'll do a whole separate thing on cuss words that we have. They are not cuss words. They are man-made words, and we are the ones who determine whether or not they're inappropriate. They're all the same thing. We have just determined, some people, what is appropriate and not. And in this case, what is inappropriate is only 2 words, or 3 words. It's a short sentence. The only other word in the Bible that we use is hell, and that's a place. That would be, someone might use New York as a reference to the same way, because, well, let's face it, some parts of New York, they compare it to hell. And most of these are a lot pretty self-explanatory. Talking about adultery, of course, we all know you're not supposed to commit adultery if you're married or the partner that you want to be with is married. Fornication, exactly, don't do that. And fornication is dealt with on a different level. It is not one of the 10 Commandments to fornicate, which means to have sex out of marriage. Don't steal, of course. Do I need to say any more? And how many times have people taken little things from their friends or family? Or, if you want something, better off just ask them. Most of the time they'll give it to you. Lying? We don't even want to get started on lying. If you watch some of my previous ones, the police are the worst example for this, because I've seen the police lie to people more than anybody else. And that's a sad commentary on our police department, and I hope that the chief will do something about that. that he'll see this. Maybe he'll see this and get a little wise to what's going on before they have more problems.